You recording?
Alright,
You gonna introduce us?
Shit. You want to start it off?
I started off. Welcome to the Underrated People, Overrated World podcast. I'm Khalil.
It's your boy Habib.
and I'm Josh Carter.
Alright.
Not today. We gonna talk about my boy Josh Carter.
Yes.
Tell him what you do, bro.
What's up with you? Introduce yourself.
My name is Josh Carter. I'm an independent artist. I produce my own music, I engineer my own music, and I am the singer. So that's pretty much what I do.
I bet
For sure. How long you been singing?
I like to tell people like when I was 2, but that's not true. But really, I think elementary school was kind of the time that I kind of started liking to sing because I was trying to impress people. But also because I did genuinely like music, and I didn't know that I would be singing like till now. Like I thought it was just like a thing that, you know, it was gonna die over time. But then I got to middle school and like one of my chorus teacher, Miss Hill, kind of taught me that.
Shout out Miss Hill.
You know?
Yeah, I
You know?
remember Miss Hill.
She kind of taught me that I can believe in myself and believe in the dreams I want to do, and then I kind of fell in love with music right around middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So when it comes to like music, like who your influences?
That is really crazy because I don't know. It's quite a few people. But if I had to like give you some, it would probably be a band called The Driver Era. I don't know if y'all know.
Is that like
The Driver
is that a rock band or something?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't.
I've never heard of them.
Them? I think Jaden Smith a little bit. Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith.
You know?
Okay.
I like a lot of 60s bands, but like I can't really name them all, but like just 60s bands in general.
Mm-hmm.
That man Harry Styles is killing the game right now.
Hey, nah,
He's
Harry
killing
Styles
the
is
game.
hard. Like what's it called? Watermelon Sugar.
Yeah.
I like that song. And that's another
That
one.
song is really good.
Adore You too.
Adore
That
You,
album is good. That's a good album. I'm not gonna lie to you.
for sure.
Nah, I think like him going solo was a smart move though.
No,
Like, like,
I completely agree.
that shit was like. But the thing is, all them branched off to become successful too though. Ever since all them split, everybody had like hits too.
Very true, very true. I think they're all really talented.
So like when it comes to like all those genres you listen to, like what would you say is like your favorite?
I want to say like the rock pop type of area, folk.
Oh, that's
all that-
interesting.
That specific area.
Okay, you listen to, like indie music?
Oh, just
Yeah,
finesse.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
indie music is great, man. I just think that a lot of independent people out there that do most of the work. Like sometimes, you know, independent don't mean you do everything by yourself, but I can respect somebody that puts a lot of work into their art.
Oh, me. Indie's music is like, their sounds are so freaking diverse. Like,
No
you
kidding.
hear anything, like any kind of sound. You can't. Some of the sounds you'd be like, how did they even think of that?
Literally.
Like Tame Impala. You listen to Tame Impala?
No, Joe was actually trying to get me into
No,
my
Tame
friend
Impala,
Joe.
they hard. I've been listening
gotta-
to them heavy recently.
Tame Impala,
Yeah,
crazy.
You know MGMT? By any chance?
What?
Listen to them. Like you got
you just listening to the type of
actually
music you like.
we got you after this.
Okay.
Alright, so when you talking about independent, you're also independent yourself too though. Like explain that process of like
Yeah.
being, you know what I'm saying, do this on your own, pushing your own career, you know what I'm saying, by yourself.
Yeah. It's hard, man. It's really hard because you obviously don't have a team, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, as far as promotions, just money too. It's really a thing of starting to I don't know. You have to watch out for a lot of scammers when you're doing everything on your own because
Talk about it.
promoting yourself somebody will easily come and prey on your hopes and dreams, and they'll see that you like doing this, so they'll come around and give you a good deal based off of your hopes and dreams. And you can spend a lot of money on a scam.
Oh yeah.
So they like sell you a dream, kind of.
Yeah, I've done it twice. I think the second time was my last time doing that, but you have to look out for a lot of people that don't want the best for you. Is what I can say.
That's for life, period. Oh yeah, but speaking on that too, like how much money you think you spent like so far, like investing into your career? Like even give like an estimate number.
If I gave you an estimate, just being real, I'd be like $3,000.
Damn.
$3,000.
And how long you been like?
Nah, I'm. If I was to say middle school, I would say like 8th grade. But if I'm being real, like freshman year of high school.
Freshman year of high school.
Yeah, and it was a lot of music that I was going through periods of time trying to find what I really like to do, or if I was just making music to impress other people and trying to seem something I'm not. So
I hear you.
It was many different eras of my music. And a lot of stuff got done.
I think I can get it because 9th grade and 10th grade year was like hard ass years. Some hard ass years.
It was just, I was hella uncomfortable.
Facts.
I ain't know none of these folks. It was like different trying to get to know more people, especially coming from like a all white school and then getting thrown in the new man. You were like, bro, what is this?
Nah, I feel you though, cause it's a whole new experience too. Like you go from like middle school, like damn, like you in high school, like with seniors and shit.
No, that shit actually dope though, cause I remember in 9th grade, all 4 of us was in a class. It was all in Miss Jordan class.
It was.
You remember that?
Yes, Miss Jordan.
Full circle, bro.
That class was lit though.
It really was.
No cap.
I miss her.
She's a cool teacher.
Yeah.
And she used to let us do whatever. Like she used to let us listen to music. We used to
whatever we wanted.
Bro, we used to cheat in that joint. She ain't even care. She really just wanted us to not fail. That really be what most teachers want, though.
No cap. And what else? What's it called? But speaking on that too, like you have two new singles out, right?
Yes.
So explain like the first one and the second one for us.
Okay, so the first one, "Be My Girl." What do you want, like a explanation of?
Yeah,
the
like
song?
the backstory of each song.
Okay.
Oh.
"Be My Girl." It was really, it came off, I wanted the hook to be different. It wasn't supposed to be my girl, but, what I came up for originally, it didn't feel like me. It felt like I was just making up something and just going along with it. But I started thinking of a certain situation that I went through, and it was a lot of people kind of in my business.
Okay.
Yeah. And in my relationship or whatever.
It made things worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really, it was really at a point where, like, we would be fighting because of what everybody else was saying and not, like, the relationship. So,
damn.
That's
tough.
It kind of just got to the point where it's like, aren't you my girl? Like, aren't you my girlfriend? Like, we don't got to worry about
that's all that other stuff, man.
You know, like, what are we doing? And so that was really just like the base of that song. It was kind of like, because it's catchy because it's like short and straight to the point. But it's short and straight to the point just because it was like that was my overall thought process on that certain thing that I went through. So it was just like, this is what I want it to be.
Okay.
And then my second song, "Falling Out of Love."
That shit hard.
Oh, me.
You was singing your ass off, boy.
Thank you, man. I think that song, oh my gosh, guys, man, it was kind of like a rebound off of "Be My Girl," if I'm being honest with you. Because that situation,
it led to like that.
Yeah. And I just remember me getting really hurt.
Yeah.
And I just feel like throughout my whole life, I've been getting hurt. And like it's a lot of stuff going on at home that people don't know about. This, that, and the third going on with my mental. I still need to check out for myself because I don't be knowing if I'm alright sometimes. But that song was really talking on the point of like I really felt like I was falling out of love for everyone else. Like,
oh yeah, like no love to give.
You know, like I don't got enough for y'all no more because I just don't be feeling like I'm enough.
Like, you never went in your favor.
Yeah. Everything just went wrong. Like, it was a point of time, like, 11th grade, maybe 10th. I want to say 9th. I could say it started at the end of my 9th grade year, but I want to say 10th to 12th grade, it was like, things was just falling out of, like, dominoes. Right after the other. And that song was just me expressing why I felt that way and what was around me at the time. So yeah. Now that song was definitely hard to write because every time I would play it back, because I wanted to play it back just in case, you know, I messed up something, you know, and I would just like break down because it was a lot to take in. But yeah, that's Falling Out of Love, you know.
Yeah.
So that sounds like good therapy for you, though.
Yes, yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I listened to that song so many times, just because I want to replay. Well, I felt like that was a masterpiece of mine, and I was telling the truth in that song. So.
Nah, I fuck with it because it gave me like Sam Smith vibes. Like even with the title and like the way you were just singing the hook too.
Yeah,
like, I really like fuck with that shit.
Thanks, man.
Hey, yeah, that shit was on repeat. When you sent it to me,
Oh God, I sent it to him like, yeah.
Thanks,
I was like, this shit hard, bro.
Nah, it feels really good to hear, you know, people actually like.
Listening,
you know.
Nah, I hear you. Nah, you doing your thing. That's why we want to interview you too, cause like you dope as fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks,
Give you your flowers early. You feel me? Like, nah, for real though. Like, respect. Like, you even got an what's it called unreleased song that you preview called Prom. Explain that. I'm really interested because our class didn't have a prom, obviously.
Man,
so
still downstairs.
You know, like
yes, that hurt, bro.
I described that though, like the song.
Prom is just what you were saying. Like it was it. I had to get over the fact that we didn't have prom or whatever because originally I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go to prom because it just felt like, what am I going for?
I hear you.
Know?
Bro, he ain't capping.
He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying.
What
bro.
am I going here for?
Right, and because of that, I had a fantasy of how I wanted it to go, and I wanted to go. I started wanting to go more. You know, we all thought prom was coming up too. You know, it was an abrupt.
Now the crazy thing is like, hey, in 2 weeks we'll be back in school. Damn, bro.
We ain't never come back.
Never.
I be thinking about that shit now.
Like,
I be thinking about it now. I just be like, damn, like that was like a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
Like you're never gonna have another chance to go and have a prom. Maybe you might have it in college. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they do. But you'll never be able to have another high school prom. And I never went to none of them. The first one, just because I was
low
like,
key, bro. I wish somebody would like plan like a parking lot prom for like our class and shit.
Bro, I'm pulling up.
If somebody would host like a prom or something, that would be lit. Like
really
no teachers, you know what I'm saying? None of that. Like we can make it our rules and shit. Like do what we want. You feel me?
True.
Shit.
He can do that
hey,
shit.
we might plan something though, for real though.
Literally.
But back to
In
it.
the parking lot though.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice.
That'd be vibes. Good music.
Lights.
Hell yeah.
I never thought about something like that.
If we did a parking lot prom, something cool, like give us something. You feel me?
Yeah.
'Cause I think a lot of people have a lot of closure with that too. Like that's a fun experience. Plus, you see all their old friends and shit. Like damn.
Finally.
Damn.
Bro, some of the teachers might pull up.
A lot of memories.
Shit, they can get lit with us. You feel me?
Hey.
Nah,
Miss Jordan, pull up.
Oh damn.
Pull up.
Nah, but my fault. But back to like the song prom though. Like yeah.
Oh yeah. But like I said, you know, us wanting to do it again, just got me excited. Then it got cut off, like we said. But the song is basically my ideal version of how I wanted it to go.
Okay.
Because I think the beginning of the first verse is a night with you, we were finally here, you were finally in my arms, finally ready to you know,
I feel you.
to get in there and do what people do on prom, right?
Fact.
Sheesh, that's deep.
And I I don't know, man. It just hurt, bro. Cause
You got snatched.
yes,
And
I
I
felt
feel
that way about my whole ending of senior year. Cause it was so much that I was like, oh, I don't really care about.
Mhm.
But then later on, I was like, because of all this work that I've done and all this stuff that I've gone through, I need something, man. I need something like an ending, you know?
I feel you. I feel like you need like closure or something.
Yeah, I need.
I feel a lot of people didn't get closure with high school. But I got closure
I
when
did.
we graduated, you feel me?
I be missing it
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna cap. One thing though, a lot of memories be coming back in my head about high school now. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
Me. You
Like,
be
you
thinking of things you did.
Like there's certain things like you see in high school that you won't not see nowhere else, bruh.
And you don't see nobody jump over a table to
bruh,
fight.
bruh, jump over 2 tables to hit a dude, bro.
Literally.
Like you at 8 a.m. in the morning, bro. Like
You ain't gonna experience the hot Cheeto girls no more.
hot, like bruh, the
People
bus
that-
lane fights. Like people fighting for the buses, bro. Like we try to go home.
Oh me, they think that's the best time to do it.
Oh
Literally,
god,
Could
bro.
they go to Anawaki? Literally.
Right.
They could have.
Don't.
And now we finna fight right here.
I'm dead, bro.
Nah, bro. Y'all ever like experience like random fights in the bathroom, bro?
Nah, yeah.
I
think
seen slap
once.
boxing fights, but nothing too
That should be
serious.
funny though.
No, I feel high school was just like a different
It
experience.
was something else.
It was something,
It
especially
was-
like the school we went to. I was just like, bro, like so much went on. Bro.
No, 9th grade year niggas, bro. So much went on, like, bro.
It was very-
People was getting caught having sex in the stairwells, bro. People was fighting every day. I'm like, bro, is this what high school is supposed to be, bro?
Bro, they was running to get
Right.
nachos and stuff, bro. Like, bro, nacho day. I'm talking.
Nacho day.
They pushing people to get nachos, bro.
Literally, man.
Oh shit. But yeah, that shit.
Racing.
You said what?
I said racing, bro.
Racing. I'm talking hurdle over lunch tables.
No,
bro.
when they introduced the vending machines, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I gained like 20 pounds freshman year. Bro.
I swear.
That shit was
probably- I
bad.
probably
No,
did
bro.
too,
That
like-
shit was bad.
You wanna
bro.
know what it was for me freshman year that like
Yeah.
had me like crazy, bro? It's, bro, I got to eat pizza every day. I'm like, what? And you can get extra slices, bro.
Damn, if that don't satisfy you, go to the vending machine, get your Rice Krispie or something, bro.
And then, bro, they used to sell them cookies, bro. Them cookies was nasty when I think about it, but they was good at the same time.
At the same time, like you was just hungry.
Or them juices.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No.
What?
Apple juice? Add the apple juice?
No.
Bro, I used to suck the little ice cubes and get the flavor up, bro. That shit bust.
Nah, bro.
Nah, high school.
Bro, they had us drinking, what's it called, milk with a cheeseburger. Like, bro, like, they didn't give us a true move while we getting served cheeseburgers and shit. I never understood that. Bro.
That's a nasty combo, bro.
It really is.
Chocolate milk
I
and
hate chocolate milk. Anyways, though, that's the thing. I could not do that with a cheeseburger.
That's nasty, bro. When you think about it. In high school, they used to give us pizza, corn, and chocolate milk.
Bro, that's bad eats. That's bad eats.
What kind of combination is this? Nah.
Bro, and they used to put the corn in the chocolate milk. You gonna eat this, bro?
Right. Mixing and
Bro,
stuff, bro.
high school was so funny, bro.
No cap, bro.
That's what, bro. We used to just do the stupidest stuff, bro.
Oh, man.
I had to stop eating at school lunch though.
Oh,
Food
man,
poisoning.
bro. Nah, bro. I got food poisoning from a honey bun.
No way.
Bro, hey, bro, dog.
No way.
Bro,
Bro, tell them which one it was. It's not the one y'all
nah,
think
you know,
about, bro.
you know the one they put under the heat lamp. The wrap.
This is a ghetto.
That big
Oh,
grew some bacteria, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, bro, that's just
And
stupid,
like,
bro.
especially if, like me, my bus came late, so my shit would be like, oh, soggy and stuff, bro. Like,
Ugh, bro.
I don't know, it just felt weird.
I used to, bro. I
It was
used to
just-
eat them sausage biscuits, bro. Them jumps was cold, but bro, we ain't eat none of them.
It was the chicken and steak biscuits, bro.
Yeah,
Those-
chicken always.
I never had a steak
Nah,
biscuit,
it was
bro.
good.
remember the
bro.
Chick-fil-A biscuit, like every Wednesday type shit?
Bro, I used to barely get that, bro.
Oh,
I did
man.
not come to school.
I
on
never
time,
come
bro.
to school on time for them.
That was
I was so cool, bro. When I think about it, bro, I was cool. All them folks, like, they used to let me come in late and all that stuff, bro.
Nice.
It perks to getting hurt, bro.
It felt like wait. Oh,
I just realized what he just said. I was like, bro.
realized
There is perks to getting hurt in all ways.
I hate
You learn something if you get hurt.
Especially with a heartbreak. You learn something.
Hey, you're not lying.
You learn something a lot, bro.
Something comes with pain.
Something to do come with pain.
all the time.
So I have a question. Do you produce your own music too, though?
Yeah.
I feel
yeah, definitely. I felt like I was already not going to college for. Oh yeah, I don't go to college.
Mm-hmm.
I was already not going to college because I felt like I could do all of the stuff I wanted to do on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying like I just didn't want no help from anybody, but just saying like I don't have to spend all this money to go and learn it when I already have a grasp of it.
Okay, I understand.
So, I was really like I might as well just start producing myself too,
So you produced like all your singles so far?
Yeah. Okay, well, let me say this. I produced all 2 of my singles completely by myself. But Falling Out of Love, I engineered Falling Out of Love.
Okay, that's fair.
That's all me.
Okay, that's what's up. So what you use to like record?
I was gonna ask that.
I actually use FL.
Oh, for real?
FL Studio, yeah.
So you Okay, so speaking of FL, like, how's your process going to making like the type of beats you make?
Yeah.
Like, what you start with?
I usually either start off with an acoustic piano or an acoustic guitar because I feel like those are very great bases for songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sit down and either play out a chord, probably like 4 chords just to see where my head is at the time, or I'll strum a couple of chords. And really I go on from there to like knowing what sounds good to me, what kind of mood I'm in. Or like let's say if I had a story that I was gonna write, I would go back in my notes, like in my journals and kind of like look at what I was kind of writing about specifically, and then I'll take that into account and I'll sing about it.
Okay.
And if it comes out randomly like a freestyle all the way, I'll just get that. But if most times I'm just like finding what I like, writing it down. But some songs I do freestyle. There was a song that I deleted in the past that was called I Get Jealous Too. And yeah. I freestyled that whole song because when I was singing, I had my lights on in my room. Yeah. Like my LEDs like these. Yeah. And I turned my like fan light off. So I was sitting in the dark with the lights, and then I played the song, and then I was like, okay, I'm kind of liking this. And then I pressed record, and then the hook just came like that. The verses was just
it was just flowing.
I was like, by the time I played it back, I was like, oh yeah, I like this. So then that was finished, like the main vocal finished. I went back and put harmonies over everything, there was an ad lib or 2, and it was just like that. But that's like, that's kind of rare, especially for singers, So
you did a song in one take?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a good experience.
Especially you singing it too, like you make a hook and everything. Like describe that song too, because like even the title itself, like what's up, like what happened?
I just feel like society feels like men can't have feelings,
Okay, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
It was really like I got feelings too. Like I can love too. I get jealous too. Like
shit, niggas cry too. Straight up.
Because it was an experience that I had that I kind of forced myself not to express my feelings. Because I felt like I couldn't. I felt like, I gotta be the man, or I can't complain. I can't, just stuff like that. Like, and I guess it was something with another dude, and it was just like, you're telling me one thing, but I'm seeing another. So like,
somebody else got involved.
How can I not express how I feel, but I would just, take it back.
So you just hold it in.
Yeah.
And just build up in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I think, like, I experienced with that too, though, honestly.
Yeah, but then you snap.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
And then when you snap, boy.
You fucked everything up.
what they call it, malarkey. It's crazy.
It's madness.
But I can't let myself like do that no more. Like just let it build up.
Yeah.
Cause like when you let it build up and then you all angry and then it's like you was really mad over nothing and then you just pile more stuff onto it. It just makes stuff complicated.
And plus like holding your feelings, that's like you can't do that, bro. Cause I've learned like
keep it a grip.
You ever felt like that one person, you know what I'm saying? Like you wish you would have told them something earlier. Then it's like, damn, it's too late now.
I be thinking, I be like, nah, you can't think like that though.
Nah, I hear you, but like we all think like that. Let's just be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like we all. It's just like, damn, like
I be thinking that. I be like, you ever just have a conversation with somebody like, damn, I could have said this.
No facts. Like
I could have did this.
You play it back in your head, cause like, damn, I would have like, you know what I'm saying?
2 and 2 together.
I would have been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that would have went way better.
Nah, cause like, bro, like.
I feel like that's every time though for me. I don't know. Like it's always something you wish you would have said or wish.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, you gotta always do.
But sometimes you do gotta, like you said,
it be how it be.
Something you gotta let it be how it be. Everything happens for a reason too, though.
Then I kind of like accepted that you gotta live life like in the moments. Like,
yeah.
Facts.
Or else you're gonna stress over things that don't need to be stressed about.
Especially like when you worry about the future. Like the future not even here yet. You feel me?
On me.
I really have to worry about that with my music.
That is true.
Because it was at a point where I'm like, I really want to be at a spot and I have this goal that I want to reach, and I'm stressing myself out. Like we're like, oh, are people gonna like this song? I gotta write it this way. I gotta make the instrumental this way. But really, it's like, just do what you love and
have patience.
Let it flow, because when it comes, then that's the time to be like, okay, now it's here. What can I do to keep it? All of that. So
just keep going.
Yeah.
Cause honestly, like you never know who you're gonna be in life. Cause you don't even know what the future's gonna be like. Even if you plan for it.
Yeah.
You feel know what the next day gonna be like.
Like even if you plan for the future, you don't even know what it's gonna be like, bro.
I mean, you can like plan your day. You can like
plan
your day
I hear
and
you.
can go accordingly, but like just know things are out of your control.
Yeah,
at the end of the
you
day.
never know what's gonna happen.
Me,
cause it's like introspection. Like there's like probably something else somebody's going through that's gonna impact your day or something.
Like
shit.
that day we went to the lake and the tree fell down.
Craziest, like
you would have never thought we'd see a tree fall down.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like comes into play in life.
True.
You gotta let things fall into place, bro.
Yeah, and have patience. Like even with like, with this, like, damn, I want this to take off. I want this to, get this amount of this and that. But sometimes you just gotta just, be patient, cause it's gonna happen. You just gotta,
On me.
Cause doing that really messed me up, man. I was just starting to go about my music in a different way, and it was like I was losing myself even more. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why don't I like what I just made or spent hours on? I was like,
because you're worrying about another person's opinion on it.
No, well, not even that. Well, this situation was just like I don't like it because I really didn't want to write it. It's like I was writing about things I didn't really care about. I was singing differently. Like it was weird. I wanted to sing how I want to, and then I was like,
was you trying to like appeal to like more?
Yeah, I was trying to appeal with the people around me, because the music I make is not. If we're being honest, it's not what a lot to. Like
you're not
in our area,
Yeah, I feel.
So,
but you trying to rap?
That's what they think, though.
You trying to rap?
No, I wasn't trying to rap, but it was kind of like I was
singing over trap beats.
I
know a guy.
Trap beats, literally, man. Or like I was doing genres that I didn't really want to do. Like if I'm being honest, I don't do R&B. Like I think one thing that people gotta stop, and I feel like people in our community gotta stop, is like just because I am a POC too, does not mean I'm gonna always sing R&B or rap. I'm gonna do other things. Like not everybody is gonna.
They can't put you in one box.
What is POC?
People of color.
Person of color.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord. I was like, bro, what?
Oh my god.
I ain't never heard that before, bro. Well, I've heard person of color, but like I ain't never heard POC.
Yeah, that's really just the internet, man. I just started seeing it.
I don't like all that internet stuff.
I don't really like all that internet
it's
stuff.
Weird. It's weird. Oh wait. Nah. And social media too. Like being an artist and being on social media too, you know what I'm saying? You seeing other people like singing and doing their thing and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
does that affect you or anything, or you just keep staying focused? Because some people, you know, they see other people doing something and they like get to them. You feel me?
It did at first.
Mm-hmm.
It did at first. And I even made a tweet about like I said, watching your like fellow independent artists or like watching your favorite artist perform. It's like it feels so good. It's like it's so exciting, but at the same time, it's so wretching, bro.
It's like, then you wish
I wish that was me.
Nah,
I really do. I'm like, I want to be up there. I want to be up there now, and you want it.
You gotta takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time.
Yeah,
and everybody's stories in life is different. You know what I'm saying?
Literally,
you gotta live your life.
Live your life. I was just about to say that.
Be 100% you, bro.
Everybody's life is different. Like they up there, but you don't know what it took to get there. You feel me? They probably went through like way different shit than you. Then it's like, let's say, and plus it was like everybody grew up in a different time and era too. So you know what I'm saying, like, don't pay attention to all that. Just keep it to yourself too. Cause sometimes like I be finding actually all the time I find it's like inspiration. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially like with
definitely.
Like I was watching Tyler Creator perform like one of his like live streams and shit. I was like, bro, like. We watched this nigga go from like our age, this nigga's like what 30 now, right? Like this nigga like a business mogul, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got his own clothing brand,
hard shoes,
festival.
He's doing great.
He number one album in the country right now. You feel me? Like, cause then and his like character evolution too, and his music. You know what I'm saying?
And he brought the Young Boy. That song with Young Boy was so hard, bro.
Bro, the whole album's amazing. The whole album's amazing, bro. Even Doja Cat album good too.
I ain't listened to Doja Cat album yet.
Doja Cat album.
Sadly, I gotta finish the album.
But
I didn't finish.
She different. Back to Tyler though, like on TV shows, like you know what I'm saying, like entrepreneur, like I find it inspiration because it's just like, bro, like then he was like, you know how cancel culture was before it was cancel culture. Yeah. Like, bro, like they'll try to bring up his old tweets and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, dude was like 18. You feel me? Yeah. 17. Like he grew up between that time period. Like he 30 now.
I agree.
Like
I be thinking of stuff like that. Like when we blowing stuff like that, I be like, I don't say a lot of messed up stuff.
But the thing is, like,
in my Twitch streets.
No, I hear you, but like it's like that's when you was a kid, you was young, you really didn't know shit, have a lot of information. Like let's say like you 40 and you looking at like you grew, you know what I'm saying? Like you grew up.
Delete it though. I ain't trying to deal with none of that.
Delete all your tweets and stuff?
Nah, man, I don't got no messed up tweets. I don't be on Twitter like that. Twitter too wild for me, bro. I can't handle Twitter, bro.
I'm not even gonna say I ain't gonna say a lot. I went through one of those phases where I was just saying everything that was on my mind. You feel me?
Ain't no way.
I was like, I should not like it's stupid. I'm sorry. Like it's just like, bro, like everything that was on my mind, bro. I'm talking about like step by step of what's going on in my day. Nobody cared.
I don't think I've ever made a tweet.
No, I was like, it was like 2018. I was going through like I don't know. I was messed up mentally.
My dad found my Twitter, bro.
Oh,
and
bro,
interesting. My caption was,
bro.
Fuck money, get hoes.
No,
he was like, "This what you doing?" I'm like, "Dad."
No, explain your timeline. Explain the timeline shit, bro.
Which one?
Because he kept scrolling and saw some shit, bro. Remember, bro?
On your timeline.
I remember he was like, it was a long time because I was like, bro, just tell him it was my Twitter or something. I don't know what happened. Cause what year was this? Like 11th grade?
I don't even remember, bro. That was a minute ago.
That nigga Twitter was.
I don't know what my timeline was. Oh yeah. I can't say that.
He had a flashback.
I can't say that.
Right.
Oh shit.
I say that off stream. Not stream. Damn. Our podcast. But
put the glasses back.
Nah, I don't need them.
I just like, but damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, which
man, that threw me back.
He got a whole flashback about it.
Oh fuck, bro.
Man, yeah, I can't be on Twitter.
I feel you. But what's next for you, Josh? Though, for real though.
Man, I'm really just trying to get right mentally, and just I finally feel like I've accepted my go about my art, like how I think about it, so I finally got there or whatever. So after prom, really I'm gonna feel like I'm in the best space for my music going forward. And then
that's great.
Thank you. And then
Okay.
As for life in general, you know, trying to get money for things that I want, trying to get a car, you know. I'm just really trying to get happy, successful, and it was another one. I just forgot really what it was, but basically feel free in my moments, in the moment, you know, like right now.
Just live in the moment.
Yeah, because I want to be happy doing this. I was thinking like, oh, you have to stress yourself out to get successful and get good songs and stuff like that. But I really don't believe that. I really just feel like if you love what you do and you put time and work and effort in what you do, because you're going to do that regardless. If you like to do something, you're going to put time and effort into it and your hard work. So if I'm just doing that and I'm happy with what I'm doing, I should be fine.
Okay, I hear you.
Know?
So even with like music, like how do you do with like, let me ask this right, like with your mental health and stuff, like do you like take breaks sometimes when it comes to like music? Like if you're not feeling well, do you like not try to force to make art or anything?
That is a great question. Because a lot of people do not talk about it. They think that musicians will just have millions of songs ready and just like they just already got it. But really, I want to say for me, I get in my moods. Because I told y'all about my mental like struggles and stuff like that. So I'm quite often trying to get myself back in a good space because of how I feel. So when I do feel bad, I'm gonna take a break off of, you know, the music or like even break off of social media, trying to keep that up with promotions and just posting,
seeing everybody else.
I feel that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I felt that.
Like you always gotta take a break, bro. Take time to yourself, bro.
Yeah.
That's like nobody's gonna treat you how you treat yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And people are gonna treat you how you treat yourself.
Facts.
So
like even before like
yourself, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not gonna cap. Like your happiness is like the most important there is, bro.
Yeah.
No matter else, like think about it. At the end of the day, you may live with your folks or any of that, but when you go and sleep in your room, that's your life. Like, so just remember, always take care of yours, bro.
And love yourself.
Love yourself. If I could tell,
boy,
if I could tell like my 16-year-old self to just like, bro, like loving yourself is a real thing, bro. You don't just. It's not something people just be out here saying. Well, some people will say that and not be doing it because some people are hypocrites. But it's so important, man. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will.
Literally, bro.
And you won't know how to love somebody else too.
You won't know how to love somebody else. Love your craft. Loving what you're doing. Like, it's so important that people take time for themselves and get to know yourself, get to know like what you want to do, like what are your hobbies, what do you need to do when you're sad or mad and stuff like that. People will just often live life for other people.
That's facts.
So
that's facts.
That's one of the biggest things that I'm trying to like
work on. Yeah,
like it's about like I care about a lot of people. That's my downfall. Like, I care about a lot. Like I have a problem. Like it's bad. So when I like latch on to something, it's so I kind of have to tell myself that's good and all, but you need to make sure that
you gotta put yourself first.
Because even Superman can't save everybody.
Literally.
Like for Batman, he can't get every dude at night.
Like you know what I'm saying? For real though. Alright, but Josh, so what can we expect for you this year and coming in the future?
Man, I want to say expect just my raw self. Expect me posting more on my social media because I want to start getting out there more because I'm very closed off. But I feel like
you gotta put yourself out there if you want to make it.
Yeah, so expect just happiness and success from me, just good vibes, everything, man. You
gonna get there, bro.
You gonna get there.
Yeah.
Facts. The fact, the like, you're at the point where you realize like these are the things you got to work on. So you already halfway there, bro.
And you already halfway there because you know what you want to do.
Facts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know what they want to do. Like, and you like what 19 and you already know.
Yeah, and that's why I say
so you
take
like
the time to figure it out because it's important. It's very important.
Not for sure. You doing your thing because like, hey, bro, you already like ahead of a lot of people. A lot of people just, you know what I'm saying? Don't know yet.
Man.
Facts, bro.
So,
yeah, music is fire. I can't wait for Prom to drop, bro.
Oh yeah, and Prom, we should make a music video. Like, I have an idea for that shit.
Okay.
But so, what's your social? Start yourself out. You know what I'm saying?
My social on Instagram is at Josh Carter with I think a period in the middle. If you type it in, it'll show up. But everything is really the same. Just Josh Carter. My YouTube too. I think I'm gonna start doing like days in the life or like vlogging my process.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
Because I kind of slick wanna, for me and for the people that will join my journey later on.
Plus, people love artist content.
Yeah,
they eat that no matter what it is, bro. I watched this man do all made apple pies at 4 a.m. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Apple pies.
It was interesting for no reason, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I need
like,
to record stuff like that.
Like, bro, this made me cooking whole dinners and stuff,
Boy.
bro. Shout out to Do-Up. Bro, I'm talking about ribs, macaroni.
Ideas. Bro.
It's not that one.
But yeah, but alright, bro. We really appreciate you, bro. Your music's fire. You dope as hell.
Thank you so much.
Like, this is a good conversation. Thank you. Hey, you gonna make it.
Thank you.
You gonna make it.
You gonna make it, homie.
Hey, bro. J. Cole said, "There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours." So,
Facts.
With that being said, this is the Underrated People, Overrated World. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we out. Oh yeah, and shout out to, you know what I'm saying, our film and editor, Whipstar.
Our production crew.
Hey, shout out to Whipstar Mari, you know what I'm saying?